Hi, this is Brooks Courtney, inventor of the Easy Level Cabinet Leveling System. You know, as kitchen remodelers, we have a lot of stuff to track. We've got vendors, tons of catalogs coming in, we've got jobs and customers, we've got workman's comp, permits, assets like our big tools and trailers, advertising campaigns, PPC, Google, YouTube. It's a lot. And that is why we created FileMaster. FileMaster is your own personal database where everything resides. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. We hope you love FileMaster as much as we do. Thank you so much. God bless you. We'll see you soon.
Did you know every Fortune 500 company has one thing in common? They all use databases, and they spend hundreds of thousands of dollars and years developing them. Why? Because time is money. And just like the sand in the hourglass, each and every search represents time. So it only makes sense to put a system in place that brings all of our data and all of our documents into one location, one search, perfectly organized every single time. So what exactly is a database? Well, QuickBooks is a database. It was designed to store and retrieve numbers in a meaningful way. Picasa is a database designed for arranging photos in a meaningful way. Outlook is a database. Evernote is a database designed for quick notes. But FileMaster was designed to enhance workflow, providing users with a home base, if you will, the center of every project, every job, contact, or note. Everything starts with FileMaster. As kitchen remodelers, before FileMaster, our data was scattered. We had our customer information in some sort of a contact manager. Our files were on our computer in Explorer with no table of contents, no real sort function, and certainly no notes. Sometimes those were kept on sticky notes. It was a mess. But with FileMaster, everything is in front of us in a beautiful, elegant layout that's packed with data. Now we have all of our notes, all of our conversations, and all of our tasks for each and every file right before us. This is how we run every job. So let me show you around. As you can see, we're looking at the Jack Jones folder. It's a kitchen remodel, so up at the top we have our customer's name. We've added some keywords, kitchen and remodel. That way, if we wanted to, we could pull up a list of our kitchen remodels by typing in kitchen or remodel or both. You can see some here. And back in the Jack Jones file, you can see we have a place for paper documents, if you have any. It looks like we have a document in our reference files. It's a filing cabinet we have in our office, number 38. That might be where we put our signed contract, the original. And just like the file location, we have a receipt location over here. We like to keep our receipts together for each job, so we have a receipt bin. And in this case, we're in folder number 5 in the receipt bin. You might notice that we use a numeric filing system for our files and receipts. We used to have to type those dumb little tabs, which would take time. And our files were always a mess because you couldn't file anything alphabetically. But because FileMaster is a database, now we can use numeric tabs, which makes filing lightning fast. Let's file this receipt in file number 5. Done. Not bad, right? Same thing for the paper files. Now, we could have just as easily scanned it in as a PDF and brought it into the notes, but sometimes we just want to file paper documents. So it's your choice if you want to use the digital files. But if you do have some paper documents to file, I can absolutely guarantee you from experience that once you try filing numerically, you will never, ever want to go back to the old, antiquated, time-consuming, handwritten or typed file tabs. Ever. So let's continue. Name of the clients, email address, all their phone numbers, whose is which, their address right in front of us. And over here, there's a place that you could put a picture of the kitchen or a drawing of the kitchen or a picture of the clients, whatever you like. And down here, these are the exact same documents. Remember, they were in Explorer. We didn't have any notes, sorting, or table of contents. But notice they look a lot neater because with FileMaster, we're able to name them anything we choose. Speaking of which, the V5 has nothing to do with FileMaster whatsoever. That's our own naming convention for kitchen remodeling. When you design a kitchen, inevitably, you end up with many, many versions. So we typically name our versions. And in a few minutes, you'll see why I included that in this video. And we can sort them any way we choose. You can see we have our meetings down at the bottom here. Now, I'm probably going to want my meetings up top. So let's just do 1 and 2. And now our meetings are at the top of the page forever. Now, let's just expand this. We have a great little expand button here. So we have a whole page of notes. Again, our meeting notes 1 and 2 are still up top, but now we have a much larger page to work with. This is especially helpful if you have a lot of notes. And just like before, we can view any note just by clicking the view button, like our design, for instance. Here we have our floor plans and elevations. We can scroll through and see our plans. Anywhere in the world we've got these with us. If we'd like to see them full size, we just click this little icon right here. Now we have a full view of our plans. The actual plans are right here. I can download it, edit it, and create a new version and drag it in. Probably I would create new notes version 6 if I were going to do that, because I like to keep my versions as they were. And if I want to make changes, I'm going to create a new version, version 6. If I click this button right here, it opens up, in this case in Pro Kitchen, because that's how we designed it. And just like that, our plans are opened up in Pro Kitchen. Let's go ahead and exit out of here. And of course down here we have some drawings. Let's go back. We've got our knob and handle choice here. We've even got a line item here for our easy levels layout. And of course our pricing and proposal right here. Here you can see our worksheet. If I click on it, got the entire worksheet here. And what about version 4 or version 3? Well, they're archived. We don't need to see them anymore because we're on version 5, so we archived them. You can see this over here. These are our active notes, but at any time we can archive one. And we can choose right here to see active or archived or all. Let's go to archived. And look, there's versions 1 through 4. And our advanced search feature is what makes FileMaster so awesome. Notice on some of the earlier versions, we added some keywords. For instance, back in version 3 might be when our client decided they wanted Yellow River for their granite. So let's go back to our active notes. And we want to find out maybe months later when it was that they chose to upgrade their granite. Look, version 3, just like that. And we also have a date, 2/20. Did you catch the fact that when we did our search for granite, that it searched both active and archive notes? That way, the file stays clean, but everything that's important, I can find it in a few seconds. We have a conversations tab for all the conversations we have with our client and our vendors. And over here, we have our tasks pane, which works just like the notes. You just click add new, give it a title, and a start date. Now, on that date, when you log into FileMaster, you will see the alert front and center, meaning your file just became your project manager. So now we literally have every single thing at our fingertips, perfectly organized the way we want it. And we'll have this information years from now. And in case you're wondering, this took very little time to set up. Once you create the file, it just grows with you. The only extra time we spent is dragging our documents in. Think about it. Other than some keywords and maybe a photo if you want it, all the contact data would have been typed somewhere, right? We saved all of our documents and proposals in the customer folder in Explorer, as usual. But then we had the opportunity to create notes in FileMaster. And that's the best part. We can create as many notes as we need. We can sort them, archive them, and make them look any way we choose. Then we just drag our documents in. We might have spent 2 or 3 extra minutes dragging our documents in, but look what we have. Everything, on every device, for the entire team, anywhere in the world. I can even go to my customer's computer, log into the server, and have access to everything I need. How valuable is that for anyone? If you have to track data, FileMaster is the way to go. You make it look the way you want it to look, and it's always waiting for you. So we hope you can see the incredible benefit that FileMaster can have on any business, especially the kitchen industry. You can try FileMaster for 30 days, absolutely free. And you don't even need a credit card to do it. Just go to the pricing tab, click on the 30-day trial button, install, and enjoy. We have lots of great tutorials and sample files on our website to get you up and running quickly. But just in case, our 800 number is always available for you if you get stuck along the way. So navigate over to filemaster.com, check out our tutorial section, go on over to pricing, get your free trial, and enjoy. We thank you, God bless you, and happy filing.